Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I wanted to shoot a quick video over what I carry every day to start the year, and hopefully I can shoot another one at the end of the year and we can see what changed or remained the same. As you can tell by some of the videos on this channel, I absolutely love gear and I'm constantly on the hunt for the newest and greatest in an attempt to constantly upgrade and evolve my EDC. That said, this is the gear that's found its way in my pocket more often than not at the start of this year. First up, we of course have to go over the knife. The knife that is seeing the most pocket time currently is the Kaiser Bugai. This lives its life clipped to my front right pocket. This has been a recent addition, so it still has that new factor on it, yet it's just a solid knife all around. I bought this secondhand, and it came with this aftermarket deep carry titanium pocket clip, and it just disappears in my pocket. The micarta handle scales feel really great in hand, and I love this giant big belly of a blade. It's pretty fun to reverse flick and has really great action, so it's pretty fun to play with. I will say, due to this blade shape, it is pretty horrible at any type of piercing task, and instead almost acts like a giant chisel. Still a pretty cool blade, and it's in my pocket more often than not. The other two knives that kind of battle the Bugai for pocket time would be the QSP Penguin in D2, along with the Kershaw Bel Air in Magna Cut. The Penguin needs no introduction and is absolutely one of the best budget knives out there. If I'm doing something where I know I'll be using and abusing a blade, the Penguin never lets me down. With it being D2, it doesn't hold the best edge, but for being a novice sharpener, it's extremely easy to sharpen back to being super slicey. The action is also super fidgety, and I just cannot say enough good things about the QSP Penguin. The other knife that sees occasional pocket time is the Kershaw Bel Air. This is one of my more expensive knives in the collection, so I baby it a bit more than I probably should. It comes with Magna Cut blade steel, which is the hottest thing out there right now, and has aluminum handle scales, so it's up to any type of heavy duty tasks. The real reason I carry this though is due to its action. Kershaw has absolutely dialed in their crossbar lock, and the blade just flies out with either the thumb studs or the crossbar lock. It's insanely smooth, and I can positively say the action on this Bel Air is the best I've ever experienced. Of course, I will swap in other knives in the rotation here and there, but these are the main three that see the most pocket time. Now let's go over the multi-tool. My favorite multi-tool right now is actually the Leatherman Curl. This is a more budget offering from Leatherman, but don't let that distract you or you put it down. I've tried almost everything from Leatherman outside of the Arc, and this is one of my favorites. The Curl is almost a Leatherman Wave Light. This is almost all the same tools as the Wave, just losing a few, and it adds a pocket clip. With removal of these few tools, it's lighter than the Wave by a full ounce, and with this pocket clip, I clip it to my front left pocket, and I hardly notice it's there. Though it shares a similar tool set with the Wave, it is worth noting that the inside tools are non-locking, which due to the strength of the detent, it's been a non-issue. If you're in the market for a new plier-based multi-tool, you cannot go wrong with the Leatherman, and I found this Curl to be the perfect addition to my EDC. Moving on to my wallet of choice, I currently carry the Patriot Leather Goods Murphy wallet. Before going into it too much, this is not my forever wallet, but it is currently holding me over before I purchase a Hound Valley Goods Buck wallet. I mainly like this wallet due to its slim profile, as I have 6 cards in here right now, and it's still rather slim and has a pretty small footprint. As I carry a wallet in my back pocket, a wallet has to be thin so I don't notice it or get too much discomfort when sitting on it. This is a simple wallet with a large front flap that gives access to a main compartment, which is just a large pocket with zero internal organization. I actually prefer this style, as the less material on top of each other, the thinner the wallet will be. The wallet is also wide enough to store some cash without folding, so it's the main reason why I haven't made the switch to anything else yet. I will say this wallet came with unburnished edges, and the design for this back compartment and this quick access slot just do not work for me, so I am ready for a change. Up next, we have the fixed blade. I have not always carried a fixed blade, but I recently started trying to insert one into the rotation. I haven't really found any use cases where a fixed blade is absolutely superior to a folder, so I'll often just substitute the folder and try to carry a fixed blade as I found them pretty interchangeable. That said, the fixed blade I've been carrying recently has been the Kaiser Smolt. The Smolt is on the smaller end of fixed blades, and as you can see, it's actually smaller than the Kershaw Bel Air. Even with its small size, it just fits really nice in hand, and I even added a small paracord lanyard in the back. I really love the look of this with the micarta handle scales with that wood inlay. This comes with a Kydex sheath, which I used to carry with an ulti clip, but I recently picked up this Oak City leather supply pocket sheath, and I found it much more enjoyable. The only downside to this sheath is that this pocket clip doesn't have the best retention in the pocket, so I can't just draw the knife out without popping off the sheath out of the pocket. I either have to slip the knife out very gently or hold the sheath with my left hand and then draw the knife. It's pretty inconvenient, but it is a small trade-off that I am okay with due to the comfort of this leather in my pocket compared to the Kydex. The last thing I carry every day without fail is a small leather pocket organizer from 3 Sons Leather. I believe this model is called their Light Slip. It's just a simple organizer with 2 slots, and I just carry a small pry bar in one and a small flashlight in the other. The pry bar is a titanium one from the now defunct company called Arcform. Arcform was going out of business. They ran a pretty large sale, and I was able to pick this titanium pry bar up for around $15. I'm not going to lie and say I've used this every day, but when I have used it, I've been very thankful to have it. Recently, I used the edge to scrape off a lotto ticket and gift cards and pry open an old picture frame. I have found that sometimes it's nice just to have a small, sharp, thin edge to pry with that's not a knife edge. Do not pry with your knives, people. In the other slot, I just keep a small rechargeable light from Manker. This is the Manker EO52. It is a few modes, is USB-C rechargeable, and is extremely bright. It's not the perfect light for me, as the tail cap is not magnetic, and I'd prefer to see a 2-way reversible pocket clip so I could attach it to a hat if need be, but for the price, it's an excellent little EDC light, and I highly recommend it. And one thing I really like about this slip is I can access the light when it is holstered, as the pocket at the bottom is open. If I need some light quickly, I found that I won't even remove the light from the organizer, and I can still utilize it without issue. I typically just have this organizer in my front right pocket. Though it will shift sometimes in the pocket, I still find it enjoyable to carry and much prefer having it over having tons of pocket clips protruding out of my pocket. I think that just about sums up everything I carry on a daily basis. I know it might seem like a lot, but I truly use this gear in my day-to-day life. EDC is all about carrying stuff on you to make your life easier or for others. There is nothing here that I carry just for the fun of it or to look cool online. All this stuff serves a purpose, and I'm always on the lookout for new things that could be an improvement or an upgrade. I'm very curious to see what my EDC will look like at the end of this year and see if any of this remains the same. Thank you so much for watching, and please like the video below and subscribe to help the channel. I'll catch you on the next one.